Venus. He don't worry, he's tame now. And it tells more jokes now. There wasn't a lot of joking around back then. And when I was sitting in class, I realized, oh crap, like we're under major assault in that bubble of the university of all the warm and fuzzies that we had in school. He would peel it back and show like, hey guys, this sacred trust is not so safe. And it dawned on me, I thought I had to go to law school now. I was like, oh my God, now I've got to get 2 degrees. I got to go be a lawyer and I've got to be a chiropractor because I love chiropractic and I will serve chiropractic and the people it serves the best I can, like you guys are. And so I knew I had to give my time, energy, or money to organizations like the GCC and other things. And for the longest time, I just gave my money. It was actually the easiest thing to do. And many years ago, Dr. Awais Butt, a dear brother of mine who I was in school and also took Matt's class, said, Wade, we need you. And so that's when I said yes and to being on the board of directors for the GCC. And I am not always grateful I did when we're in board meetings at midnight on a weeknight and my family had dinner alone or without dad by themselves, but it's a real gift. So now the reason why I'm talking up here is because many years ago I lost a cousin, like many of you or people that you know. He had a toothache, youngster. And they gave him some very strong narcotics for his toothache. Well, his body kept wanting it after the prescription ran out. Shortly thereafter, I think you can see how this goes, he died. So with a needle in the arm because he kept going to get what he was prescribed for his toothache in whatever way he could. And so unfortunately these days we don't have to go too far outside of any individual person to know someone in that situation. I love golf. I love chiropractic. I've been playing in charity fundraiser tournaments my whole life, and I said, we're going to do something. And through the GCC, we started the Chiro Cup. And over the last few years, if you've been staying plugged in, please connect with his different organizations, not just Chiro Futures, but the ones we'll talk about in a moment. And what you'll see is over the last few years, this lack of leadership that you have heard about, ideally not from the GCC, but what you'll see is McCoy and his teams are the first ones to chime in when some real shenanigans are getting pulled, whether that is legislatively, whether that is by some of these big bully organizations, whether they're medically based or insurance based or whatever. He has no qualms with chiming right in with stacks of research, right? And so where the burden of this global subluxation and that being our differentiator and what we really have to have as a profession, whether you talk about it in your office or not, for reasons I still can't even comprehend, this conversation about subluxation is vital for our profession, and he's having it on the daily, and we appreciate it. And over the last couple of years, we are seeing that it's not just for our scientific nerdy minds to understand a deeper layer of what the Palmers brought to us with what the vertebral subluxation meant and how we can intervene and apply the science, art, and philosophy with our hands to help humanity. Now it's even more so of a legislative thing on why it's so important to have all this research. And I think, how many of you feel better that he's able to cite either literature or no literature that you did not cause some of these things? Feeling better about that right now? I hope so, and it's got to continue. And so this last golf tournament, which we really want to invite you guys to participate in any way, shape, or form that we got together as a board and just said, we've got to put some of the funds towards this. And so that's what we're doing. So today, it is an honor. We got a goofy check and everything for this whole thing. Kat, please come up here. Matt didn't even talk about the foundation that he works so, get up here, works so diligently on. Yes. But the Foundation for Vertebral Subluxation Research, the GCC, and the Cairo Cup are absolutely honored. Listen, we know that this doesn't even get a real research project even off the ground, but we are absolutely honored and humbled to present a check to, and a real one too.
Signed by Sid.
Signed by Sid Williams, check number 1895. Everything with intention. Sid Williams started the GCC, and he knew how to put his money where his mouth is, and we are ready to do that too with your memberships with the GCC, with your participation. Our tournament this year is coming up in September. It's presented by BWS, the Business Water Solutions, and we have a lot of other partners that are helping us do more stuff like this. Next month, I'm going to the Davis Direction Foundation Gala. That is a local opioid recovery center here in Marietta, Georgia, and that was our who we were putting a lot of the funds towards, but we're moving it kind of around now. So we'll present a check to them next month, and just know with the Cairo Cup and what you guys are doing to help us out and send sponsors, whatever, our way, we're putting it to you. So your membership counts. It's helping write this check. So thank you, Matt.
Just real quick, I know you guys want to go. Just this is a large amount. $10,000 doesn't seem like a lot, but for in chiropractic, that's a hell of a lot of money. And just real quickly, so you know what we're doing with this money currently, we have at the foundation, we have a research agenda that's focused on a lot of things. One of the arms of that is on immunity in chiropractic, immune function in relationship to chiropractic. We did a bunch of stuff over the past 2 years already. We have a team in place that's at the next stage of this. Amy Haas is one of those people that's leading that team. She's working on a major project. We are also looking at funding a scholarship for, I won't say his name yet because it's not all finalized, but to go get his PhD. We will pay for that because that's what we've done. We've funded these PhD programs and master's programs for people to do subluxation-based research. So we have the next generation of chiropractic researchers. So this is where that money's going, just so you know. Nobody makes any money from this foundation except the people that are doing the research to get this stuff done. So thank you, GCC. Thank you all. Appreciate all of you. Thank you. Do I take this? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Here, Matt.
Yeah, we get every quarter we get a notice from Amazon, so it definitely works. That's for sure. Taking a picture.
We're waiting on you, Miss Photographer. Rachel.
Hey, Paul.
Awesome. Good deal. Y'all go take it. What's their break time?
Back for lunch at 1 o'clock.
Yeah. Tell her. Does anybody have those clipboards I passed around? Do you know where they are?
Let me sign everyone's card, too.
to the compound. How long are you gonna be here?